So I always had a hip hop upbringing, like Brother Ali and the Rhyme Sayers. You know, they real soulful and they real for the people. You know, so I grew up around people who have personal relationships with people as such. You know what I'm saying? That community. You know?
And while you at it peeping this shit, go ahead to youtube.com/WaterWaveTV and subscribe to that shit. Yeah, you know the waves in it. Baseball when hitting a home run, hit it with the coldest rains. And even on my bad days, I'm a clutch to finish. The track diminished, the booth burnt, hands is itching. Damn.
Welcome to a new WaterWave TV interview. By the title, you already know we got the one, the only, not yesterday, not next week, not last month, not next Thursday, but tomorrow, Genius.
Yes, sir. What's up, man? Thanks for having me. WaterWave TV, man. It's a blessing.
Yeah, nice to have you in here.
I've been seeing y'all doing y'all shit for a minute. We done bumped shoulders.
Yeah, same with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we were on the same show, I think, for like Halloween or something one time.
Yeah. We did one moment. That shit was lit.
Yeah, and I know we haven't necessarily talked too much, so I don't know too much about you, but I'm definitely going to learn a little bit today.
Let's do it.
For sure. Before we get too deep, I'm interested. How did you come up with the name Tomorrow Genius?
Shit, man, we're just over time. I was young as hell. We started rapping. I started with a group called Paper Roads. They know us in the city. We one of the biggest, like, local groups out of the north side of Minnesota. Like, everybody knows us. Long story short, I was kind of just like the youngest out the group, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to find myself and shit. I went through a series of different rap names and shit. But just a little funny backstory. Like, during the time I was started taking music serious around like 14. I was going to school and shit. My mom was on my ass about my grades and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had a test the next day, you know. And she was like, you need to be focused on that mother test tomorrow. You need to focus on school tomorrow, not them little girls. I come home all lovesick from a little broad chasing her at school. My mom like, you worry about the wrong shit. You need to focus on them grades and that test tomorrow. And when she was cussing me out, she just kept saying tomorrow. I guess the next day, that day was just like a big day for me in school or something or whatever. And she just kept saying tomorrow. What's your future gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? You need to focus on your future. So, you know, my brother right here, you know what I'm saying? I went to his ass like, bro, I'm about to start. Him and Fly, rest in peace, my brother Fly Henderson. Went to them like, what you think about the name Tomorrow? Like I said, I was already looking for a name and shit, you know. Yeah, so shit, they like, shit, yeah, you know, tomorrow on my mama. So I'm like, yeah, shit, tomorrow. And I just stood on it, you know. At first, motherfuckers like, I ain't about to call you that. It's too long of a name. And your name TJ. That's what they called me, you know. So yeah, it stuck though.
It did stick. Yeah, it's a clever name.
100.
And then you just add the Genius at the end just to be a little different than just having Tomorrow.
I added the Genius when I met Brother Ali.
Okay. Yeah, explain the Brother Ali story and maybe how he influenced you. I know DJ Low advised me or informed me on it today about it.
Shout out
yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Brother Ali, for real.
Yeah.
Every time he see me, he always give me a hug.
How did you get connected with him originally, and like how did that work?
So we was already moving through the city with Paper Roads Mafia, you know what I'm saying? Bumping in. We had a lot of mentors, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of mentors, like my dad friends and my mom's high school buddies who, you know, kind of did music on the scene back in the day up here, you know what I'm saying? KMOJ. I got a lot of like city ties with the north side for real, you know. One of my stepfather's friends, he was on the scene. St. Paul Slim is his brother. Shout out to Mastermind. They did a lot of like music back in the day on the St. Paul side. St. Paul Slim. You can look him up.
The name sounds familiar.
He's somebody. I'll look him up and show you. But long story short, man. Mastermind, I started working with him going underneath artist development. You know what I'm saying? You know, he a real MC. I'm talking about Jay Dilla, you know what I'm saying? KRS-One and Wu-Tang. That's when he put me on that type of music, you know what I'm saying? Pete Rock and CL Smooth, you know, boom boom pap, hip hop, real Common, like the rapper Common,
Yeah.
like, you know, and then it leads off into the Kanye Wests and the Slum Villages and shit. So I always had a hip hop upbringing, like Brother Ali and the Rhyme Sayers. You know, they real soulful and they real for the people. You know, so I grew up around people who have personal relationships with people as such. You know what I'm saying? That community. You know? So yeah, I met Brother Ali through my big bro, my mentor. Shout out to Mastermind. I met him through him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Brother Ali just took a liking to me. You know what I'm saying? They always said I was ahead of my time. You know what I'm saying? All the older dudes was like, man, him right there. You know, he just, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My dad's somebody real serious, you know what I'm saying? So I was raised real strong, you know? So Mastermind always just was like, I mean, Brother Ali was like, you just super smart and ahead of your time. So I was like 11th grade when I met him. Okay. And I put genius on my name type shit on my mind. I just threw that on there because he was like, you know, I'm ahead of my time. I'm smart as hell type shit.
And did he bring you out to shows and stuff like that? Or what did he kind of do for to help push your music career, you know?
Man, shout out to Brother Ali, man. He put me on Soundset.
That's what DJ Low was saying. That's right.
Put me on Soundset. He broke my whole career. He made me want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't even rap the same. You know what I'm saying? He believed in me and he really pushed me and he really this how it happened. I'm a junior in high school, bro.
What year was the Soundset? Or
2012.
Or going on?
2012.
Okay.
I graduated 2014. Oh shit, I was a sophomore. I wasn't no junior.
Or is it?
I was a sophomore. We've been doing this shit for a minute. Look, I'm a sophomore, right? Peep it, right? I graduated from Hopkins. Hopkins High School. I'm from the north side, though. I'm not no suburb kid. You know what I'm saying? I had good grades and shit. So it was that No Child Left Behind act. And it was like suburb schools send buses into the inner city to get certain kids and bring them out to school. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed to be able to go to school in the burbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Hopkins already had like a popular Minneapolis like crowd. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so it was lit out there. I had graduated out there from Hopkins, so everybody knew about the Rhyme Sayers and Soundset and shit like that. Like when the list came out, you know how like the list dropped for the basketball team. I didn't even know I was performing, bro.
So you were on the flyer too, or no?
On the flyer. I'm on the flyer. You can Google it right now.
2012. I wasn't out here going.
Hey, they put Tomorrow's Genius on there though. Yeah, they put Tomorrow's Genius.
Should have made a scene like what Kanye when he was supposed to go perform at a show on his documentary. But they put what you remember? They put Ye, or they just put Kanye, not Kanye West, and he was mad. He's like, "Who's Kanye? I'm Kanye West."
I definitely was hot about that shit. But before that happened, I had connected with him. He reached out to me through Twitter. This was when Twitter was popping back when it first blew. So everything was just done on Twitter. He hit me up like, yo, who's this kid? No, Plain Old Bill, his producer, reached out.
Brother
and
Ali's?
was like, Brother Ali's one of his main producers reached out and was like, it's this kid named Tomorrow Genius. I'm trying to get a hold of him. Who is this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Woo, he's making noise. Long story short, man. He linked me up with Brother Ali, got on the phone with them. I hopped off the bus from school, got a ride from my grandma to the studio northeast. You know what I'm saying? Met Brother Ali, he embraced me. We made a song called Let Him Through. And we was just really just working. It wasn't even nothing like, I feel like he just wanted to meet me and just like chop it up. But the record ended up being so hard. It ended up being so hard, bro. I'm talking like, they like, nah, this kid's dope for real. He just hung with Brother Ali on this shit. You know, like, you can listen to it.
Stamped yourself off the first media.
I wrote the verse right there in front of him. You know, I'm 16, bro, hungry. You know, cause we come from we come from the gutter. Like I'm from the low end of Minneapolis. I don't click bang or nothing like that, but I got a lot of ties. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad's somebody serious. You know, so it's like it's in me, not on me. You know what I'm saying? I never had to go get with a clique. I had my own crew.
Yeah.
And they was from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be all tough and all that. We was backpack kids, but you better not fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We skateboarded and shit, bro. We wasn't no jerkers though. We ain't jerk. We used to battle the jerkers because we used to crump dance. We used to crump dance.
Yeah,
you
that was
know?
a whole different time.
So we used to battle the jerkers, the jerk crews. Shout out to backpack kids.
God damn, that's a whole different time.
I really come from history though, you know. So
yeah, I feel like because you graduated in 2014.
Yeah.
So I feel like you were like right in that like I feel like the 2014 to like 2018 graduates like growing up in those time frames of like early on just getting into social media and computers and like all this stuff. So you really had that was like the last years of being able to like going outside and playing every day and being outside, being in the streets, going to the park, riding bikes.
They don't know nothing about the Green Machine, bro. Remember the Green Machine? Remember the neighborhoods like
that's what I thought of when you thought of. I already know what you're talking about. The electric boxes.
You know what the Green Machine
meet up at the electric boxes and
meet up there.
Start playing kick the can or some shit.
They don't know nothing about kick the can, bro.
They don't know probably night games. You call it night game, like that's what it was called. Link up for night games.
You parked your bike on. You met your girlfriend at the Green Machine.
God,
you had your first kiss at the Green Machine. You parked your scooter at the Green Machine. You played tag. That was the base. That was the base, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You make it back, you good type shit. You know, we really come from that. You know, so. When he met me, back to the brother Alicia, when he met me, he was like, no, dude. Like, do you even know how dope you are? I want to perform this at my show coming up. Plain old Bill's like, hey, we got this show called Get Crifey. This is our, like, I think it was like the 3rd annual festival for that shit at First Avenue, bro. I'm 16, bro. Mind you, I go to Hopkins. It's all going to add up, bro. It's all going to add up in a second, right? Hopkins already knows about this shit. The older classmen, they already be. I grew up with Eli Fhima. And he got
the Fhima's restaurant.
The Fhima's restaurant. That's actually a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk every day type shit, but the love's always there because I started rapping with him. Shout out to Eli.
He was rapping
Fhima.
too.
Listen.
Whoa!
I got history. Like this, we gonna catch up. This is what I like. This is what I came here for. Like to like let people know. Like yeah, I'm a vessel. I haven't been around, but I'm a vessel in Minnesota hip hop, and I stand on that.
Yeah.
Eli Fhima and his best friend Sam. Sam still raps. What Sam go by? I'll look up his Instagram. I'll show you after. We'll chop shit. But they used to invite me after they started this fucking program at Hopkins, bro. After school, it was a studio in Hopkins, in the high school, in the little media room. And after school, all the little hip hop kids, you know, go there and we can record our music. We learn how to use GarageBand, and Eli Fhima and them and Sam and them was in there teaching me all that shit. And they can merch. Shout out Eli Fhima, good friend of mine. Every time I see him, it's nothing but hospitality, love, and hugs, man.
Good restaurant too.
So they were like, "Yo, bro, you just fucking did." They're seniors. I'm a junior. I'm a sophomore at Hopkins. They're seniors. They're like, "Bro, Brother Ali just tweeted at you and shit last night. Y'all just did a record, like." I see you, bro. They always been genuine with me, bro. And they were already rapping, doing their shit. You can easily be like, oh, who's this little young motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how
it is nowadays.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But they embraced me, bro. Like, bro, that's some dope shit. Like, do you even know who Brother Ali is? I was on the Atmosphere. We listened to Sunshine. Shout out Atmosphere. I never met him personally. But I listened to Atmosphere. I was like a POS and Atmosphere type guy. I knew about Brother Ali, but I didn't really listen to him Not for no reason or nothing. I just liked. I had Sunshine by Atmosphere on my fucking MySpace page, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a dope ass, you know?
Yeah.
So 100. So, boom. They kind of, shout out to Eli and them. Like I said, they kind of pushed me at Hopkins. Like, no, this is the guy, bro. Tomorrow Genius. He's hot, bro. Woo, woo, woo. So I did the show at Get Crifey. We performed the song that we did, right? It was fucking dope, bro. Do you hear me, bro? That was my first time ever performing in front of a lot of people. They did a news article about it. It's a news article about it. I'll show you to you. And like they even spoke on how Tomorrow Genius was so excited he lost his voice on He lost his voice on stage. He screeched because we performed our song. And then I told him before we walked on stage, I said, I want to kick that shit. I want to drop something a cappella and let they ass know I really do this. You know what I'm saying? So we performed the song and he was like, yo, my youngin' got something to say to y'all real quick type shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I kicked that shit. And I feel like that right there is when I earned my Tomorrow Genius stamp on the city. On some like, yeah, he come from Paper Rolls. There's some popular names around our group that came up out our camp. You know, I done fell out with a lot of motherfuckers, so I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, you know. We'll chop it up. But that was when I finally made my stamp on the city. Like, this me, I'm finna do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's fire.
So, yeah. Shout out to Brother Ali.
Yeah, that's a dope story, and I think a lot of people would love to be in those shoes, especially at a young age.
Yeah, I know this is an interview and shit, but I feel like I gotta say this part. I went so hard. Soundset hit me up. They hit me up. Rhyme Sayers and them hit me up like, we want you to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Come perform at Soundset.
Yeah.
Will you be available? What? Yes, because an artist from our group performed a year earlier at the Soundset. And that was big for him. You know what I'm saying? That was big for us. Like, we was happy for him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hell yeah. Like, hell yeah. You know? So when they just hit me up to perform, the list dropped, bro. I went to school. I didn't even know. Like, I knew I was going to perform, but I didn't think it was going to be that big, gang. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. You know, I was on the side stage, but man, that motherfucker was packed like the main. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet all type of motherfuckers. So long story short, when the list dropped, everybody at school was like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. My high school life was the shit. I like when you see Project X type shit, think of tomorrow life at high school. Like, it was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like supported me and shit. You feel me? I had everybody like, you don't know how big this is. You know, like, your name on the list. Like, my little homies would print the list off. We walking through the hallways. They like, bro, he performing. You know? It was big, bro. And that's what made me really want to do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of everything.
That's fire. Yeah, because not only are you just like maybe being brought out as a special guest, but like you on that flyer, that means you got booked to perform. Like, that's fire. Like, that's
and I appreciate them for doing
Yeah.
that. Shout out Rhyme Sayers, shout out Soundset, the whole organization. Shout out Brother Ali for even believing in me, bro, and for even plain old Bill for even finding me. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Like Mastermind, all the way down to my pops. You know what I'm saying, and my family for even meeting them, to meeting them. All this shit. You know what I'm saying, add up in the end.
Too bad they don't do Soundset anymore. Like, they literally stopped that as soon as like we figured out what we wanted to do with Waterwave, and it's like if we could have one festival a year in Minnesota that we probably could have some ins on to be able to do media and interviews and shit, and then it got taken away as soon as we actually like started Waterwave, basically.
Right.
But what do you? So you've kind of seen the music scene grow over the years. What are your opinions, kind of like, on how much we've changed? Because from a Minnesota standpoint, there was definitely a time, and they still are basically at the top. But like when Rhyme Sayers and Atmosphere and the Brother Ali's,
nobody rap
even
better
Prof, and like their time hasn't passed, but they were killing it like back then. And now it's like there's a lot more new school like styles kind of emerging out of Minnesota. Not they're still at the top because people haven't surpassed what like Rhyme Sayers has been able to do yet. But where have you seen kind of what has changed, and what have they been able to keep the reins of, and like what has changed over the years though? You know.
I just want to say off top, lyrically, ain't nobody fucking with us. We got some real spitters out of Minnesota. I'm saying I feel like we up there with Detroit and New York.
We do got a lot of lyrical ass people here,
bro. Minnesota. I named some of my city favorites on the lyrical. Minnesota, bro. Hey man, he the hardest, lyrically the hardest rapper out of Minnesota. That's on tape.
Okay.
Minnesota's a problem. Shout out to the OG.
Stamp it right there.
He's been a problem. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him, but I've heard the name. I think I've heard of a couple of his songs.
If you know, you know, for sure. Reef, my fault.
Shout out Reef.
He's a problem. He from Chicago, but you know he grew up here. He got Minnesota ties for real, and he rep from Minnesota. Shout out Reef. Problem. MC. I like MCs. So I came from the era where you had to be an MC first. Minnesota ain't listening to that candy popcorn rap.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because you got to look at what has worked in the past. Like
we got tough crowds.
Who has worked? Who has made it out of Minnesota? Or what kind of fans do we actually have here? You know, and what kind of music do they make with the ones that have made it? And you look at everyone that's been a part of Rhyme Sayers or Prof with Stop House Music. Like none of those. Like not many people are replicating those styles out here, and I don't know why.
I feel like Minnesota, as far as the growth of Minnesota, for sure, it has came a long way. Is it oversaturated and overpopulated? Hell to yeah, bro. I was doing music. We was doing music, bro, when it was select squads, bro. It was like you could name the groups on your hands, bro, on your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like now everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Which I love though. Cause you got some youngins out there who are problem with this music shit.
Yeah, just like you were at one point.
And I love it. And it remind me so much of myself. I'm 27. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take my OG mark from me. I didn't walk these streets. I done took buses on these streets. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been around the block and back.
Facts.
So as far as like, you know, the scene definitely didn't grew. We popping, we doing our thing. I feel like Minnesota coming soon. We got a lot of motherfuckers coming up out of here who got that drip. You know, they talking they shit. Shout out Trace and Green. That's my dog in real life. You know what I'm saying? He a cool, young, humble dude who really wants it. He hungry. Q-Mo too. I be watching. I might not know Q-Mo personally or nothing, but I be watching. I be supporting that shit. They know. Yeah. We follow each other and shit.
I mean, they be killing it recently.
I feel like Minnesota in good hands. Oxblood.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
He's fire too.
We know.
I didn't know he's been around. I didn't know he was on one of the old on the J State Gatekeeper tape.
Man,
like I thought he was more newer to the scene, and I didn't even realize how long he's been on here because I didn't really get tapped in with him until like you know Lil Dusky, right? Lil Dusky came here.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Yeah, he came here like a year and a half ago, and then eventually like I think he introduced me to Oxblood because he must have got introduced to Oxblood out here. So I thought like he was like a new guy to the scene, and then I seen that I was like, wait, and like he's been out here for a while.
Yeah, it's and Ox. It ain't on him. It's both. So he's seasoned. He gonna have his time to shine. Yeah. Just never give up. That's the whole thing about it. You know.
What do you? So you've been kind of not maybe MIA is a good term for it, but you've been kind of on a little hiatus off releasing, being out and about, posting a bunch recently. What's kind of like been going on in your music career as of late? What's your plan? What you've been working on? I know you just released a new tape was like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. The Vault Volume 2. Yeah. Right. And but yeah, so like, what's been going on with you recently?
That part, man. Shit, man. 2019 was a tough year for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We lost. You know, ain't that when we lost Kobe? We lost Kobe, and then we lost Nip. And like, not to bring up bro in my interview or nothing like that, because he definitely had he sparked that fire underneath after I was already started, like him and his camp and what they did for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, pushed me in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? And like when we lost him, like I met Nipsey like 3 personal occasions, like times, and he remembered me every time. Mm-hmm. And he gave me personal advice every time. I'm not finna sit here and go on and say what he said or nothing, because I don't have to, you know? But when we lost him that year, bro, like, it was hard for me, bro. Mm-hmm. We wasn't everyday homies or nothing, but I looked up to him so much, bro, in his mission statement, bro. He was so real, bro. And I'm from the whole opposite side of the flag, I guess you could say. Family ties and, you know how, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Colorblind when it come to that shit, when it come to real motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And his mission statement and how he just, it inspired me so much. Like, it hurt me when he passed, when he died, bro. So I feel like, no cap, bro. After bro passed, I feel like everything else about life just started fucking going down the hill, bro. I started going through personal shit. It was weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I hit rock bottom, bro. I hit rock bottom.
Mm-hmm. You mean like mentally?
Mentally, financially. I feel like the city turned their backs on me in 2019. For a reason that I could like say, but I'm so above it that it's like, it's just something that I know. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? What don't break you, make you. Mm-hmm. But I had to really dig deep because I got the Gunna feature. Shit's popping, but it ain't popping. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm spending all my money that I'm making in the streets trying to do my thing. I'm blood, sweat, and tears with this shit, and it's not working. And shit in my personal life started falling apart. Relationships, shit like that. That really had something to do with my livelihood. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I never left. I just fell back. Mm-hmm. Because, bro, this shit get exhausting. Mm-hmm. This shit get exhausting. I done paid for the big features and placements and shit. And had to get the money sent back. Had to wait 3-4 months for the money to even return. Because they playing with the paperwork and shit like that. I got so many features that ain't even went through. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit gets exhausting.
I bet. How do you bounce back from that? Not even just like in a music career sense, but like in a personal, mentally sense. You know what I mean? Like going through like a bunch of serious ass shit for like a whole year. Like the past 3 years, basically. What have you had to kind of do to build back up to get back to where you are on your feet?
That was a real question right there. Mm-hmm. You cold. You raw, bro.
I'm just working with what you're giving me.
100. So look, right? Mm-hmm. It's a couple things. My brother right here, Killer Loss. Killer Loss never let me give up. Ever. Ever. That's my brother, my real brother. Never let me give up. Ever. Ever, never. And he didn't see me. Bro, when I hit rock bottom, he ain't never changed on me, bro. Ever. It gave me teary-eyed because I'm hungry for this shit, gang. Mm-hmm. I ain't no emotional nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my fault. I ain't no emotional person, you know? But, like, I'm hungry for it. I got a real story, and I want to give it to him. Mm-hmm. So I had to fall back. But, bro, never let me give up, along with my parents and my family. You know, nigga, you did this shit, bro. You gonna keep doing this shit, bro. We gonna get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my ducks in a row for real, bro. Mm-hmm. And then I had a son.
What year was that?
That was last year. He only a year old.
Okay.
This shit was already on the return. Mm-hmm. I was already plotting my comeback. Mm-hmm. But my son just, you know, lit that fire back up underneath me that I needed, you know. And it ain't about me no more. Mm-hmm. It's not about me and my emotions and my failures and shit. It's about my son and my legacy. And I live for that.
Yeah.
So I'm back now, you know? And my son keep me on my pivot. My son keep me on he's my everything. His name Yuri Elon Johnson. I want the world to know what his name is. He gonna be that guy.
You got one of them names.
He the
That
next-
sound like one of them.
He the next LeBron James.
Yeah.
Shout out Brian, man. Shout out to the Lakers, man. We gonna do it, man. Don't worry about it, man. Nah, look. Nah, bro. Just going through life, bro, and learning. You know what I'm saying? Just going through life and learning, bro, and I was chasing it too much, bro.
Yeah.
I had to let it come to me, bro, and appreciate regular life.
Yeah.
Catch up on some regular things.
Of course.
Go get a gym membership, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Go see a movie.
You know, go see a movie. This guy, that's my guy. I fuck with
Go
Rick.
do something.
I fuck with you, gang. Go see a movie,
Go to
bro.
a Twins game or something.
You feel me, bro? I got exhausted, bro, but I never stopped. That's why you said the vault. See, I'm back. You see, I hop back on it. I don't lose it. It's easy to just trail off in the conversation and lose it. You got to jump back on it. So when you said the vault, right? The vault volume 2. The vault is a series that I'm gonna just be releasing
Yeah.
because, like I told you, I never stopped. I might have fell back since 2019, but I always been creating, and I never really fell back, bro. We still been releasing, ain't it, gang? We still been releasing.
You've been very consistent with like music videos and stuff too.
Shit,
You know?
I drop like 4 a year if you want to be like punctual. Since 2019, I done dropped like 4 average. Like I drop like 4 videos a year since then. You know, just trying to let motherfuckers know like I love this shit. I don't do this shit. I want to make it for sure, but I love it. I'll never stop doing it. I'll never stop making music. I'm a writer. I know how to write R&B music and all that. I'm raw with this shit, bro, for real. And I feel like the time that I have been gone, I've been creating a vault. They gonna love this shit. Make a song, rapping, perfect it. They gonna love this shit. Hell yeah, you fuck with that game. They gonna love this shit. Keep throwing it in the vault. Keep throwing it to the side. We know it. We heard it. But y'all haven't. You know what I'm saying? So the vault is like a bunch of mixed music from the years of up to now. You know what I'm saying? Some before 2019 that I never released, or you know what I'm saying? I dropped a project called Times Change in 2019. And it's a bunch of songs that didn't make that project. So the vault, huge. Plus on top of the shit that I've been working on up until now. But I got my own syndicate shit and my own shit that I'm trying to, like, this my album. So I've been working on that on the side.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. You have like besides basically just releasing everything you've been working on, you have like a main project that's gonna be like the one that is like we're putting this shit together for a reason. Besides, here's just everything I've been working on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's CARLITO.
Yep.
Yep.
Your alter ego.
Alter ego, whatever you want to call it. I'm with you type shit.
Yeah.
It's CARLITO.
What's the story behind CARLITO, and not maybe not the album, but maybe just how you got the name CARLITO, or where that
I got
stems from.
I got Puerto Rican heritage. My grandmama.
She called you CARLITO.
Yeah, Carlito, and she really fluent with Spanish. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I can speak it a little bit. I gotta make sure I say it because them Puerto Ricans will hop on your ass. You false claiming. So I gotta let it be known, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't fluent with the Spanish, but I got, you know, Spanish genes for real, for sure. So my grandmama always called me Carlito, Lito when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And my dad, you know, he always kept it going. Rest in peace to my grandmother. But he always kept it going like Lito, like, and they love the movie. Like I was always on some Rico Suave shit. And if you know Carlito's way and shit like that, like they just kind of added insult to injury type shit, you know? They like, oh yeah, Carlito. You know? Long story short, it was just like a little family name type shit. But, you know, I always, you know what I'm saying, gravitated towards it type shit. And, you know, people, like I said, people know of the movie and shit like that. So yeah, CARLITO.
So the CARLITO tape or album EP, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, whatever it ends up being, that's going to be kind of like is that like your main focus this year for what you want to push, like for like music wise?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be dropping the vaults and shit just to keep them preoccupied on some you know what I'm saying, 10 songs of vault,
just so they know that you're not completely gone or you didn't give up on.
and I'm gonna be perfecting this shit with the CARLITO shit as I'm dropping the vault on their ass so they can be you know. So I'm really just trying to put a budget behind it, you know what I mean? Really get some real paper behind it, you know what I'm saying? So this shit can go viral for real, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. Everybody doing music and shit.
And invest in yourself.
Everybody's talented.
Yeah.
Nowadays they want to know like who's gonna put that bag behind their shit. Y'all want to rap about money? Y'all want to act like y'all getting money? Who got it for real? Invest into your fucking dreams, man.
Yep.
That part. And I see you. This shit dope. Your setup, all that, bro. You doing your shit, bro.
Appreciate
I
it.
salute it. Entrepreneur to entrepreneur. Straight up. So that's what it is, bro. I've been gone for a second, but I've been getting my mind right, bro. Studying, bro. Stacking my bag, getting my credit right. Shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's important.
So now I'm back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With a whole new mind. You know what I'm saying? Smarter than ever. Better than ever.
Facts.
Yeah.
You got to build one brick at a time. You can't build a house and be like, I'm gonna build the first half and then skip the second half and build the third half. You can't. The bricks just gonna fall apart.
It's not even gonna work out, man.
One thing you did a couple years ago, the 2021 Traprite Cypher. I'm kind of curious, kind of how that worked, how that kind of worked, because they haven't did it since then, right? They did like they've done like freestyle stuff and verses and
they did a couple.
And they did the male and the female one. But what is how did that go? And like, what kind of how's the experience on that? Because I haven't really heard anyone talk about that on podcasts or anything.
100. Malik Elamine. Shout out to Malik Elamine, real North Side, real Elamine family, real North Side bread. 100. Yeah, you know, bro, just an entrepreneur, bro, and he a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And he always want to see the betterment of his people, just in general. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I've always known him. You know, I lived across the street from him. You know, I ain't gonna say the block because his people might still live over there, but he know, like, you know what I'm saying? We lived across the street from each other over north. You know what I'm saying? My family know his family for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was just more like a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? He always fucked with us, Paper Rose and shit. He always fucked with our music and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was them kids from the hood that the hood niggas, the street niggas protected. Like, no, y'all niggas dope. Y'all raw. Y'all gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause we from a certain area, but we ain't never click bang or and get involved with the you know the super duper politics. You know what I'm saying? So all kind of different sides and all kind of different people respected us. You know what I'm saying? Because we chose to be different. You know what I'm saying? We threw the house parties. You know what I'm saying? We, like I said, we used to battle the jerkers. We used to crump battle. We used to really dance, bro. The girls used to come, bro. We used to throw block parties, bro. They loved us because we threw the parties, bro. And we was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? They know they can come hang with us. They on some rapping shit. They finna dance battle, bro. They finna play they new shit. They over there smoking and joking. They do, you know what I mean? We was the ones that hosted the parties and the fun, bro. You feel me? Mobbing. You know what I'm saying? We like to be with the girls and shit, bro. You know, the players. We used to want some wavy shit like Killer Law say. He wavy, you know? We always dared to be different, bro. But we was in the middle of that shit for sure.
Yeah.
So Malik Elamine just one of them people who was in it for show too. And just always just known me. You know, I known him. And he like, man, shit, man, come hop on this shit. What's up?
Fire.
That simple, bro.
Yeah, shout out Traprite. I love how like every Minnesota news media company kind of has their own lane, does their own thing, and kind of is all good at their own thing.
Yeah, he doing
you know?
his motherfucking thing.
Yeah, like everybody has like everyone's shit's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone from Traprite Live on Lake Street to the Say No Mo to Waterwave to even like the White Table Talks. I've been hearing more about them recently. Everybody just kind of got their own lane, talk about their own shit, do it their own way, ask their own types of questions, and it's good. Mm-hmm. Nobody's really copying each other. Some people like to think it's competition, but I don't like to think it's competition with each other. It's just there's enough room. There's enough artists to interview for show. There's enough shit, and there's enough shit to cover out here for sure. Like how many clubs there is in Minneapolis, you don't see them beefing on the internet about who's the best club because there's enough people that are trying to party. Money. There's enough people trying to party, enough bodies that'll pay a cover and buy a drink in your club tonight.
That part, bro. And then look, back on what you kind of said about the growth of Minnesota and what's been going on. Excuse me. If we had more of this back in the day, like this right here, we would have been blue.
Yeah, there's been, bro, the time. Yeah, there's that time frame. Basically around the time that you were kind of doing shit with Brother Ali too, when when the Tarzans and the King Savages and the Voes were popping, and even
shout out St. Paul. Yeah, hey, the motherfuckers out there go hard. It's a lot of them. Hey, it's a lot of motherfuckers. And
so you got like them. There were nobody was really asking about them, about their stories, and then you got even like you doing all this Brother Ali shit. Obviously, you're getting on you're getting in magazines and newspapers or whatever. But this is like what is timeless content. Is people could be like, damn, what did he talk about in his interview 7 years ago? There isn't that. There isn't that for a lot of artists out here. So, but there is in other markets.
I salute you, bro, and thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm in it for the long run. One day, 5 years from now, this is when this, or a year from now, this interview is gonna get that one. It's gonna hit 50K views in a day because of something that you did.
That part.
It's already happening. There's a few interviews I did 3-4 years ago that are now hitting that 20-30K because those artists are panning out, and they're like, damn, this dude interviewed him when he was 14.
Right.
That's crazy. Now he's 17, 18 years old and popping.
And that shit's like, damn, like okay, it all makes sense. It's come full circle, bro. That's what life about, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Just thank you, bro, for doing this shit, bro. Just for the city, bro. For the state, bro, and really giving artists a platform, bro. Cause we need this shit, bro. Minnesota, bro. We slept on, bro. Like I could speak on why, but we'll be here for a whole other hour, bro. Yeah. It's a lot of like. Long story short, bro. We got this shit, bro.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep working, bro. And I advise all the young niggas coming up, man, bro. Be different, bro. Be different, bro.
Be different.
You ain't gotta always be tough and shit, bro. On that super duper tough shit, bro. There's somebody out there tougher than you, nigga. And I mean, look, I'm finna look. I don't be trying to say shit like get all vulgar and shit, but like it's somebody out there tougher than you. While you just wasting your time trying to be tough and be gangster and be street and trying to, bro, that's a waste of time, bro. You gonna end up dead or in jail, bro. Ain't no other way. And this is from a nigga that's serious about his. That part. For real. Y'all need to get y'all shit together and keep it together, because ain't nothing wrong with regular life, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with providing for yours, bro. Making sure your credit right. Raising your kids, bro. Getting old out here. Longevity, bro. All that get rich quick shit, bro, that ain't about nothing. Go to school. Study something. Study a trade. You don't want to go to school? All right, cool. Pick up a book and study a trade. You can do that too on your own time. And then be like, I'm ready. When you ready, don't give up on yourself. Everybody chasing that quick, because we living in our phones, man. Everybody see their favorite rapper, what they favorite rapper do. Oh shit, damn, I gotta catch up. I gotta do that too. Like, bro, you doing shit that he wish he could do. He wish he could be a regular person, bro. They don't understand. I got celebrity homies. I got celebrity friends, bro. Real celebrities that we all know. I ain't got to say no names. Bro, they hate that shit. People always in a motherfucking business, bro. Creating rumors and all. That shit is exhausting. Enjoy regular life, bro. Study up. Read a book, man. I got a whole library. I read. I read. I'm going to send you the list. Like I said, after this camera, we going to lock in. I'm going to send you the list of books. We can start a book club. I'm serious about this shit. Knowledge is power. We living in our phones, man.
Yeah.
So all them young niggas out there, y'all keep grinding. Use y'all money into investing into y'all. Quit getting involved with them he say, she say, trying to be tough and trying to do all this gangster shit. You not NBA young boy. You not Lil Durk. Them niggas really done been through some shit for real. Half of y'all haven't. Y'all just fanned out. Y'all fanned out. Ja Morant. Bro, you fanned out, bro.
Literally.
You richer than the rapper. Look, even if this make the interview, I fuck with Ja. He's a star. You richer than these rappers, bro. You that fanned out? You that fanned out, bro?
Yeah, the whole John Moran shit is crazy.
You want to be NBA young boy that bad, bro? He wish he was you. You a professional basketball player, bro, getting paid $250 million, bro, to get out there and do what you love to do, bro. Hoop. You want to act like a gangster, bro? That shit look that fun to you? That shit not fun. I'm from that shit. That shit's not fun. Burying your family members. Burying your friends. I've been burying my friends, bro, since I was 15 years old, bro. Cold bodies, bro. Tough life. That shit's not fun. So, that's what I've been doing these years gone, gang. Getting my mind right.
Mm-hmm.
Plotting on my comeback. Because it's all right to do that, bro. Mm-hmm. Do this shit for yourself. Do this shit for your family. Mm-hmm. Go get a gym membership. Go see a movie. You dig what I'm saying, bro?
Man, if y'all ain't learned something from this interview from him, you must have been on the phone.
Well,
you speaking like you like 45, 50 years old.
I've been waiting
you know
on
what
this
I mean?
shit, bro.
Like you got knowledge. You got the knowledge that I hear from all the OGs that walk in our store and start preaching to us about how life is precious and you gotta do this and you gotta do that.
I live for that, bro.
I mean, you got good knowledge.
100, bro.
I mean, I do want to ask, since you are from North Minneapolis, who is like in your eyes some like North Minneapolis legends that kind of like painted the picture for you and other kids like that were trying to get in the rap game, speaking music wise?
Yeah. Ooh.
Like maybe like a Mount Rushmore thing, but I'd say like more like the OG legends, like who really like helped paint the picture for the scene out there, you know? Because I feel like North Minneapolis is like has its own scene, you know, like how like West and East St. Paul got their own scenes. Like North Minneapolis is just different than Minneapolis. It's kind of, there's a lot of people, even like the newer artists out there. A lot of people are fire out there.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, so look, back in the day, it was a group called Street Kings. They used to tear the north side up. They used to be raw with that music shit. They used to shoot music videos in the middle of the hood. Had a motherfucking Chevy Caprice out there.
I think I've heard of them.
They used to have the motherfuckers swinging on things. They used to have the motherfucking cars out there sitting on shit.
Like they had nice cars and shit.
Big ass long chains. This is when everybody wore them baggy clothes. And them chabos and all that. Nigga wore the big ass knee tees. We got them knee tees. They motherfuckers down to your knees. But they was fresh as hell. Wore them big ass chains. All that shit. They was them niggas. And I feel like they was the first. Shout out Street Kings, bro. Mr. Neil. M-Man Stand Up. M-Man Neil 612. Yeah. Yeah, that's a legend.
He was part of Street Kings?
That's a legend, man. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. That's a legend. Hey, shout out Neil.
Yeah, shout out Neil.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I finally met him at the Jeezy show like a month or two ago. That's when I finally met him in person.
Guy.
I think
he a real guy. He good with me. Real Minnesota shit. So then, boom, right? It was Street Kings, and then it was Royal Family. Royal Family, Riley O, King Riley O, DJ B King. That's a lot of people come up out that camp. Yeah, like the Riley Blitt.
Mm-hmm. Mac Turner, Prince Riley.
Yeah, they Royal Family. They bred from Royal Family. Mm-hmm. And so is Paper Rose Mafia. So is Paper Rose. We was bred from Royal Family. Right. King Riley O was our Diddy. But he wasn't like harsh on us like they be trying to say about Diddy or whatever. But he was pushing us. Hey, come to the studio, record. We used to go to his crib. You know what I'm saying? Him and his OG, they had a big ass duplex house. You know what I'm saying? And they had the studio, you know, up in the attic. You know what I'm saying? We used to go there after school, nigga, record all our shit, nigga, all that, bro. They helped us conduct music. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Fly Henderson. He introduced us to them. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing them through the neighborhood and all that. And we met Fly through my brother. Yep. And we made Pink Panther there. Look up Paper Rose, Pink Panther. That's like our hit in the city. That was in snapbacks, down to the ground, and Pink Panther. You know what I'm saying? It was like our group songs that everybody loved. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to perform them at the Big Bash.
The ones watching this, y'all remember the real Northsiders, real inner city kids grew up in my generation. Y'all remember the Big Bash. Y'all remember them big bashes. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
That was like the thing. It was like 4 of them, 5 of them. You hear me? The Big Bash was the thing. You know what I mean? It was like the summer party. If you ain't there, you better get there. You ain't one of them ones if you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So we used to perform and all that. We used to do performances in the city and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just always had like inner city mentors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always wanted to see us do good. Like KMOJ, Styles. Man, stop, man. I got ties, man. I'm telling you, we'll be here talking all night. We had a lot of. I go on my phone. I can call him right now, and like, man. Long story short, bro. We got ties, bro. A lot of. We got real Northside ties. Like, a lot of our city pushed us for real.
Mm-hmm.
We used to perform at Juneteenth and shit like that, bro. The motherfuckers don't know, bro. Like, bro, I take niggas back. Bro, we used to perform at Juneteenth. That was like you know what I'm saying? When we got, as black people, when we got our rights and to vote and stuff like that and all that type of stuff, you know? And back then. And like the minute, like in the hood, we throw a party for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And we be all out there. They let us come perform and shit. Like, motherfuckers know us for real. So we always had that influence. Just always had the city behind us, bro. Chris Styles, Camo J. Shout out Chris Styles, Camo J.
KMOJ is one of the only fucking hip hop radio stations left out here, aren't they?
For real.
Fucking Go
Black
95,
owned too.
Go.
Yep. Right in the middle of the city. They always shouted us out, put us on. You know, when Fly passed away, that was a tough time for us. Tough time, bro. And the city showed. The city showed so much love, bro, after my brother passed away, that it showed us what we did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking when he passed away, bro, the whole city went quiet, silent, bro, when Fly Henderson passed away. And I'm thankful that he, you know what I'm saying? I'm saddened by the loss of my brother forever. I can never get him back. I can never explain his feeling. He taught me how to talk to girls. He taught me how to write music, bro. He a real big brother. Nigga, we slept head to feet, nigga. We slept head to feet on pallets and shit. Am I lying? Head to toe, like real brothers. Real brothers. He lived with me and my mama. You hear me? We real brothers. So when he passed, I'm hurt and sad about the loss of my brother, but I'm just happy he ain't passed to no street shit.
Mm-hmm.
He passed how he passed. You can look it up. You know what I mean? I ain't going to really going all into it, but he passed how he passed. But he ain't died in no street shit, no hood shit. Ain't nobody take his life.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that, because I feel like that would have took me on a whole different path in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Would have had you out for vengeance.
I would have been angry. So I'm thankful for that. But the city showed us what we was as a group to the city when he passed. And like they did a whole day. So bro drowned. You know what I'm saying? In a whole different state.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find him for a while. It was like a whole 48, 47. It was like 44 hours they couldn't find bro. So the whole city was quiet, bro. They did a whole thing up at KMOJ, bro. They was quiet, like it was like a whole ceremony for bro until they found him, bro. They played all of our music. They played all of his music. His mama, his fans, everybody calling from kindergarten about bro. He got kindergarten friends from school type shit, like calling like, man, I met Fly in first grade, man. That man, and he gave me my first You know what I'm saying? Like, they got their own stories about bro. They really showed us, like, man, shout out to Paper Rose, man. And shout out to, you know what I'm saying? And they shouted us out, bro, and really showed us what we meant to the city and, like, really helped us more, bro. We did a big-ass candle lighting. You know what I'm saying? The news came out there for bro. Yeah. You hear me? Mm-hmm. The police rolled by and was like, what's going on? Is y'all all right? What's going on? It was a whole, I'm telling you, at bro candle lighting, bro. Bro, it was like 2,000 people out there, bro, in front of his crib. His first house that he owned. You know what I'm saying? We still had some people that lived there. You know what I'm saying? The first crib that I wouldn't say bro owned it, but like we was there. It was his first crib. Mm-hmm. But we was there and we threw a party for bro. And the whole city came out, bro. We crump danced for bro. He wasn't no crump dancer. This is just a little background. And like he wasn't no crump dancer.
He left his legacy for real.
But he loved when we used to crump. We was over that shit by then. We was
what
like,
year
man,
was that? All this
2014.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna, yeah, I was just wondering if it's been since I've been out here, but no, I was not
I'm
out
tweaking
here at that time.
That's when I graduated. It was 2012.
Yeah, even earlier.
It was 2012, bro. Bro passed, bro. Partner body. I was thinking about when I had graduated and shit when we was talking about that shit. That's why I said. But bro passed 2012, right after Soundset.
Damn.
We performed at Soundset. What was Soundset, like April? Bro passed the 21st of July. Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that.
100, bro.
I'm glad he got to leave his mark on a lot of people.
Oh yeah, bro. He the reason why I put a lot of work in. Mm-hmm. But bro, the reason why, man, I even do this shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I wanted to give up so much, bro. He was one of the first people, bro. Him and my brother was best friends. I was just chasing up after them and shit, trying to be cool and shit. So like we was real brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, you know what I'm saying, man? That was my guy, bro. He really taught me a lot about myself, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Fly Henderson, bro.
Rest in peace, Fly Henderson.
He would have been the Jay-Z of Minnesota. Right now. Right now. You heard what I said, Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. I know Jay-Z, man. He was ahead of his time. He had the pencil up, man. Look him up, man. One of the rawest rappers ever and really live that shit. He wasn't no street dude. Real everyday life music. Music that'll make you cry. You listen to that shit, music that'll make you cry. Like, damn. On some J. Cole, when J. Cole first became J. Cole. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he was like on that wave, on some J. Cole, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? That real hip-hop Kanye shit, man. Bro was on that before that was even that to be that. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace, bro. Man.
Oh, bro.
I mean, you hate to always lose the legends early, and it seems like it always happens to everybody. Man. Way too early.
That part.
I mean, well, I think that's a great spot, a great way to end this podcast for all of you guys that were, that knew Fly Henderson, were impressed by him or had an impression by him throughout the years. Let us know in the comments your favorite memory with him.
Hell yeah.
Let the legacy live. Let people know exactly what he was on. But
Fly boy, rest in peace, my baby, man.
Before we get out here, though, is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs? Any thank yous before we get out of here?
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to everybody on the scene doing their motherfucking thing, man. Y'all know who y'all is. We locked in. If we not locked in, man, come holler at me, man. Any personal little shit that you done heard around here, come get your own view of me, man. I'm Tomorrow Genius, man. Big CARLITO, not the little one. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit coming, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing this shit independently right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of big shit coming. Clothing lines, man. Shout out Real Eyes, Real Lies, RER, man. Shout out to Steve's, man. My brother Krishan. We doing this. We pushing this clothing line line. This bro shit, we behind him 100%. Real eyes, real lies, our clothing line and some more shit, bro. So we coming hard in all kind of different ways, bro. We all trying to get our acting on and some more shit, bro. We studying how to, be actors and shit, bro. Studying film and shit like that, We trying to get agencies behind us to try to, we want to be in these powers, man. Shout out 50 Cent, man. We want to be in these powers and these type of shows going on. We want to hit the big screen. We doing a lot of things other than music, you know what I'm saying? But music is definitely the engine behind this shit. And get behind this shit, man. I'm coming back, man. I got a lot of new shit sliding. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new vibes. Come fuck with me, man. That part.
Got you. Hey, man. Make sure you follow Tomorrow Genius. His Instagram will be in the description along with ours, Waterwave TV. 1521 Como Avenue, Southeast Minneapolis, Minnesota is where you can find all the drip, Jordans, Yeezys, Nike Dunks,
It's the cash
vintage, all the cool designer wears.
Hey, if
Supreme
you ain't
Babe, all
getting
that
your
stuff.
drip from the motherfucking Waterway, man, they got some shit off in here, man. That part, bro. I just did a little shopping, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
That
get it
part
twisted.
myself, man.
Artists be coming in here shopping
Yeah.
too if you trying to be drip.
Yeah, you ain't.
You know where to
you
come.
ain't- You ain't drip if you don't come spend them chips up in here.
Appreciate y'all.
Fire.
Thank you for tuning in.
Love,
Have a good
bro.
day, night, morning, wherever you at.